Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly soul weather forecast. I know these aren't really popular, but I enjoy doing them, and I do them because I like to get the overall energy for the week to see what comes up so that I have a better idea. Like when I get the individual messages for the signs, it just kind of helps me out. So the way I do these readings, if you haven't been here before, if you are new, welcome and thanks for joining us. If you're a returning viewer or a current subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming back and joining me again. I thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber yet, now would be maybe a good time to do that. You can hit that subscribe button down below and join me on all my readings that I do. Okay, the details in the fine print. I'm really drawn to that magnifying glass with clarity, the fine print. I'm almost getting an Ace of Swords feeling off of this card. So the way we do these readings is I get this one oracle card, then we'll get a few three baseline tarot cards, and then we clarify those and get some final cards from the universe. So I really feel like the devil's in the details. Very fascinating. It's going to be all about the fine print this week. It's all going to be about the details. Talked about, I'm feeling that Ace of Swords energy off of that card. So it's going to be like, is somebody telling you the full truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Or are they leaving details out? Are you going to have to ask the right questions to get the right answers, to get the details that you need to clarify something? And this can be in any aspect of your life. So it sounds like to me that, you may have to find out the answers, find out the clarity, the details, because I have a feeling that something's not going to be very clear, and you're going to have to ask the right questions to get the answers that you want, that you seek. Also, it could be around, if you're dealing with legal matters, it's read those contracts, read everything, read all the small print, get clear on what it is you're signing and those legal aspects. Make sure you're really clear on that, really figuring that out. That Queen of Swords energy, really, it hits that home. Queen of Swords, she knows, she really looks at things and she's ready to ask those hard questions. She's somebody that's going to ask those hard questions. There's going to be no nonsense. We're going to be no nonsense about things this weekend, week coming up. So it's really going to be about that, and I think, with the sun coming out here, it's really speaking to me, making sure I'm getting, again, it's more not, I know the traditional meaning of, is happiness, joy, something that's going to make us happy. But in this sense and in this context, the way I'm taking this is it's getting clear. The sun illuminates things. It makes things clear. You can see things that are hidden in the dark. The sun illuminates things. It sheds a light on things. And I really feel like that's how the sun is being represented here. It's that, that clarity, the details, it all comes back to that. I love how everything's kind of syncing together. Oh, I forgot the emoji card. I know probably nobody really cares about these emoji cards, but I took time to make these emoji cards, and I do like, I kind of like, okay, I got two that kind of flipped out here. I enjoy these emoji cards. I drew them, and I think that they add a little bit of fun. So we have, both of these emoji cards. So, play it cool. And this is going to be that kind of like, I don't know about this, I'm getting that, I don't know about this, and playing it cool and making sure, again, just, questioning things, doubting certain things, making sure you get all the facts and know what's going on this week. So let's go ahead and clarify. Can I clarify this sun? I really feel it's what I kind of indicated, but let's get some clarity on this sun card, please. Universe, what do you got to clarify this sun card for us this week, please? So we have the Justice card. Like I said, I really felt like this is really shedding some light on something, getting some answers, getting what you need, the answers you need for something, which is going to bring you that justice. It's going to bring you that sense of justice. It's really, there's something here that the light is going to be shine down where you're going to get the justice that you're seeking in some kind of manner. Something's going to turn in your favor. And then we have the World card. So this is, the World card usually comes after Judgment, and you have to kind of get past Judgment in the tarot deck to get to the World card. So, and part of that is that justice. It's the Judgment coming down to enact the balance, to balance out the scales of everything. And I really just feel like this week is going to be like, I think that you're going to see something, something's going to come about that's really like, I think something you've been waiting for, that we've been waiting for. We're going to start seeing the road ahead, seeing where we need to go, seeing the way forward where we maybe haven't before. The details, like things that we have been a little bit cloudy for us, are going to be like, the path is going to be lit up and illuminated, and we're going to see the way forward, because we're going to see the details and the fine print that we didn't see before in the past, where things might have been murky, and it kind of held us from making decisions that we needed to make in our life because we didn't have all the facts. Well, now we're starting to get those facts, is what I really feel like. Things that have been challenging, that have been trying, where we haven't been able to move forward because there's been obstacles and things that have blocked us in our path, that's made it difficult to move forward. Now we're going to be able to move forward in that. We're going to be able to, seek out the life that we want to seek out and have for ourselves. And I think this is a time this week we're going to really be able to see the way forward. Like I said, I think, where we've, in areas where you couldn't make a decision and you didn't know how to move forward in a particular situation in your life, in any aspect. So this is any aspect in your life, any area of your life where you were staying stagnant and you were holding yourself back from making a decision. You were kind of undecided on something because you weren't sure. You didn't have all the information to make a solid decision. You're going to get that information that you need to make that solid decision that's going to help you move into the life that you're wanting to have. That's what I'm really picking up here. And so let's see, we have the Lovers card coming out on, the King of Pentacles, which, yes, the Lovers, this definitely can talk about a relationship and getting justice in a relationship context, getting that sense of, justice in a situation maybe that fell out for you, a relationship that fell out for you. It could be, definitely can talk about divorce, because I talked about legal, if there's legal documents, can be talking about, divorce papers, things like that, new cycle starting, so for some of you, this is going to definitely talk about divorce, or, moving on, separating, because I can see a lot of things in this reading can talk about divorce, feeling better, having that separation, getting the clarity that you need, getting, really can talk about the details of fine print, of a legal matter, with justice coming out, the scales of justice. This definitely can, in the world, which we starting a new cycle, new cycle beginning, getting over and past the burden so that you can have the life that you want, getting the clarity you need. This all can definitely talk about someone that might be undergoing a divorce at this time. But if you're not undergoing a divorce, it's the lovers can talk about it's usually a choice. It's usually a choice that we're given between following what fate or our destiny, what the universe has in store for us, and our free will. So we make that choice for ourselves of what we want in our life. We make that choice of what our life is going to look like. And that's what, with it sitting on that King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is like having the life that we want. It's that where we're sitting in those comfortable surroundings of the life, enjoying the life that we have built around us. That's what, the King of Pentacles is like. He's successful, and he's done all the work to get himself in a lifestyle that is comfortable for him, that he can just sit back and relax and enjoy the comforts of, reap the rewards of his success. And so I really feel like that's kind of where we're headed this week, of reaping the rewards of the culmination of something. Something is going to end. Something that's been trying and burdensome to us is coming to that culmination. It's coming to that end where, we're seeing the other side of it now. That's what I feel like this week we're going to really be able to see the other side of that, is what I'm getting. Man, it really made me shuffle for that last card, which is the King of Cups. King of Cups can talk about, bringing our love to something, to a new arena. We're moving on to something new. We're bringing our love to someone or something, which makes sense. If this is definitely divorce, it means moving on in love, moving on to a new location in love. Definitely, I definitely see that, for some of you, this is definitely can talk about divorce. If you're not married and not undergoing a divorce, it can definitely represent, like I said, moving on to something that you have feelings toward, that you're passionate about, moving on, to greener pastures, so to speak, for you, what that means personally to you, starting that new chapter in your life, where, because Cups talks about feelings and emotions. So it's what you're bringing, you're moving towards something that you have a lot of feeling toward, that you're bringing your emotional self toward whatever it is you're moving toward. So let's go ahead and wrap this up and get our 3 final cards for the universe and see what the universe has for us this week. What do you have? Oh, popping out. So that's moving on from something. I really feel like, you're going to be able to get that clarity to set something down, to move on from something. That's what I'm really feeling like. This is like an ending. Like, I'm definitely feeling there's an ending to something, because you're going to get the answers that you seek, that's going to be able to help you make a decision to move in a direction in your life. Which, really, I feel like that's that 8 of Cups saying you're going to be able to move on in a direction. And then we have the Page of Cups, which, again, it's talking about, being able to open up and start, kind of have this new beginning in, in something that you have feelings toward, something that you've been wanting, something that you've been thinking about and wanting, that your heart and soul is being pulled toward, and I feel like, as I said, that whatever that has been keeping you up in the air, that you've been up in the air about, where you haven't been able to make a decision, you're going to be able to make that decision. You're going to get the answers that you need to move on from this situation. You're going to be able to finally, I feel like, be able to see what you need to see to move on to wherever it is that that is right for you, because you're going to be able to see that this week. I think you're going to, if you don't see it fully, you're going to begin to see it. You're going to be able to start getting the information that you need, the clarity that you need to move forward, to move on in a new direction. So that's what I have for you for the soul weather this week. If this message resonates, hit that like button down below. Feel free to share any comments that you want to share with me and everybody else in the rest of the world that wants to take the time to read them. I appreciate everyone that likes, shares, subscribes, and supports my channel in any way whatsoever. I thank you so much, and I wish you the very best this week. Joy, love, and light.